Let's see. Is there a maximum number of TITANX that can be created? I love this question because we can go so deep. I'll keep it really simple. The simple answer is no. And it is not that TITANX has a maximum number of TITANX that can be created, but it is extremely disinflationary. So I'll explain what that means. When something is inflationary, it just goes up, right? Just keeps going. But if something is disinflationary, it has a period of high inflation and it slowly tapers off. So you can think about the amount of supply is doing this, going up and up and up and up and up. As time goes on, that supply coming into the market tapers off more and more and more. And so what we can actually do is I'm going to go to the documentation and I'll show you what it's like to see that curve in real life. So, or well, on paper. So you can visualize that and not just use my finger as a reference point. So if we go to the mining curve here, so see how it says 8 million at the top here, top left. As time goes on, even within 500 days, we basically we drop off like 80% of what you can mine in terms of TITANX. That doesn't account for the difficulty in ETH increasing for that same miner. So in over a year and a half, right, TITANX becomes extremely hard to mine. Right now, it's really easy, but it's going to become very hard to mine. And what is interesting too is that when these burn protocols come out, which are going to allow you to burn your TITANX to get in, you can burn staked or non-staked, or I'll refer to it as liquid. If you haven't heard that before, liquid is just non-staked TITANX. And so when you're mining right now, it's easy to get TITANX. But when you burn your TITANX for Hyper or anything, it's going to take you significantly more capital or money than you originally put in to acquire the same amount of TITANX that you originally had for mining. Like, yes, that doesn't mean when you burn for Hyper, you're not going to get your TITANX back, right? Like, if there's an arbitrage opportunity or there's an incentive to make a profit from Hyper and you want to come back into Titan, you're going to end up with more TITANX. But to mine it is going to take you so much more capital, so much more money to make that same amount of TITANX. And so it becomes so difficult for that amount of TITANX that we're so used to seeing right now to come into supply. And that just gets harder and harder and harder all the way until we essentially get only 800 TITANX per day of mining for a max length miner. That's crazy. We go, basically, it's 1,000x decrease plus the early adoption amplifier, which is 10%. So really, it's an 11,000x increase in difficulty of acquiring TITANX. Or you could think about the TITANX coming into supply reduces by 11,000x over the course of 2,000 days. So yes, there is no cap, but yes, it doesn't need one because the amount of supply that's going to be burned when stuff is being built on here is going to be nuts. And as we already saw, this 56% of the supply, 57% of the supply is already burnt in 50 days. Like, it's crazy. So let's keep going here.
Thank you so much for watching this clip. If you enjoyed it and you want to watch the whole stream, there is a link to the full stream in the description, as well as all the links to any guests that you're seeing in this stream as well. If you want coaching from me directly, you can go to the links in the description for either a 30-minute or 1-hour call. I also have a book on Amazon that you can get in either paperback, hard copy, or Kindle, which the Kindle is absolutely free, as well as a free version of the book on my website in PDF format. So thank you again for watching this clip. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again very soon in the next one. Peace.